If you can pack one thing for your child, bring this. It's just the Goldilocks of toiletry bags. This is my helpful hack gadget pile. How I'm able to push a stroller in one hand and 2 carry-on bags in another hand. I don't download a ton because I find that it's a little overwhelming. I'll just go through and share a few of my favorites. This is an athletic skirt. You have the built-in shorts. This is literally everything. And I have a carry-on suitcase and a duffel bag to fit all of this in. Welcome to today's prep and pack with me for Disney World. We leave in 5 days and this trip is gonna be just me and my 3.5-year-old Ellie. I've done a couple of trips now where it's just the 2 of us and they're some of my favorite. It freaked me out the first time we did it, but after I got that first full day of it being just the 2 of us under my belt, I felt really confident and fell in love with taking my 3.5-year-old to Disney. So I cannot wait to be back with her. So I am gonna take you through the entire process of prepping and packing for our Disney trip. I'm gonna share all of my tips, tricks, hacks, everything I've learned along the way from all of my trips with the toddler now. So I'm very excited to share everything I'm packing, how I pack it up, and how we keep things pretty minimal and simplistic over here. I am gonna be packing carry-on only. That's just the easy way to go. Traveling with a toddler, I don't have to mess with baggage claim and waiting in line to drop off our bags. And you know, I know it seems like, but you have way more stuff in your hands to carry and get on and off the plane, but it's really not that bad. Once you get a system and you've kind of figured out what works for you, I think it's the easier way to go. So I'm very excited to share all of my carry-on, very minimalistic packing tips with you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Knowing where to start with packing can be a little overwhelming. So I'm just gonna take it one piece at a time. I'm gonna start with our backpack that is also our carry-on bag, and then it also turns into our park bag. It was a diaper bag. Now that my daughter is potty trained, it's just a backpack now. So I still call it a diaper bag. My daughter still calls it a diaper bag. It just kind of is what it is. This is my Petunia Ace backpack. I have used this on several Disney trips now. I just love this backpack a lot. And then here at home on a day-to-day basis, we use the mini backpack. I would love if my toddler could use this as her personal item. I don't know if I can get her to carry a backpack though. She's never been really into it. Sometimes she is, sometimes she isn't, and I just don't want to risk her deciding in the airport that she is over it and done with it. And now I have 2 backpacks to carry, so I don't know. I might just skip this because I have a feeling that she is gonna be over it like 10 minutes into our time at the airport. I'm gonna try and make everything work into this backpack. So let me turn the camera down so you can see everything that I'm putting in here. So I've brought everything up to our guest room. It's just easier to have all this space up here to pack everything, see what I have. So I just threw everything that I'm gonna be taking in this bag. It's not organized, I haven't gone through it. So I need to just kind of see everything that I have and organize what we've got going on here. And then everything that is currently in our everyday backpack, I'm just gonna make a little pile here. This is her everyday water bottle, and I am actually gonna be leaving this at home and bringing our insulated water bottle. So this is what I'm gonna take for my toddler. Because it's insulated, it's gonna work way better than a plastic water bottle. So this is gonna keep her water cold all day long. I won't even have to worry about it. So this is gonna stay here. This is our mealtime bag, and I need to make sure that everything in here is stocked up. The first thing that I always pack are these coloring sheets. So these stick right down onto the table and she can color on them. So we bring our own crayons to restaurants, and that way this doubles as an activity, but it's also a way to keep her eating area clean if she wants to just put food on it or whatever. And then it also comes in some really cute like little Disney prints as well. I have her little bib, and I like this one because it just folds up into nothing. And then I keep our own little crayons in a Ziploc bag, and these are a pack that I got from the dollar store. They have little princess characters on them, so you know, it makes it way more fun to have Disney themed crayons. And then Play-Doh. Do not underestimate Play-Doh. This is gold for my toddler. We create all kinds of fun entertainment with Play-Doh, so I always make sure to have a couple of these while we are waiting for our food. It just is another form of entertainment. I also have this little phone stand, so if I get really desperate and I need to whip out a show on my phone and she's just like over sitting down at the table, I have a stand for my phone. This is just a couple bucks on Amazon, so I always keep this in our mealtime bag as well. And then I always bring our own little spoon and fork set. That is everything that's in our mealtime bag. Actually, I might throw some of these in here too. So these are the Smart Sweets lollipops, and they have 1 gram of sugar, and it comes in this little bag. I'm gonna keep a couple of these in here. This is also another great way to keep your toddler occupied. If, again, you're just at your wit's end and you need like a saving grace, whip out a lollipop. So I'm gonna hide some of these lollipops pretty much everywhere in our backpack, our mealtime bag, in my fanny pack. Like, these will be everywhere. Another crucial piece of traveling is my toddler's potty seat. I keep Clorox wipes with me so that way I can just wipe it down every time we are done, slide it back into this little bag, and it makes going potty with my 3-year-old way more simple and way more approachable for her, and just, it really simplifies things. So that's coming. And then this is my little potty bag. So this is only in case of an emergency. I always bring some Ziploc bags in case she does have an accident. I think we're past that, but when you're out of your norm, you're out of your routine, you're traveling, accidents can happen. Even when you think you're past that phase, you just want to be safe and always be prepared. So I have Ziploc bags for any soiled underwear. And then I always keep some extra shorts and underwear in here as well. I might throw a second set in here just to be safe. I have this wet dry bag, so that way I can keep any dirty clothes or a clean outfit or whatever. I have a designated spot for her outfits, and that stays in this little bag as well. And then I also have flushable wipes. So another essential when you have a newly potty trained toddler. This just helps keep her extra clean, and it's just a little more comfortable to use flushable wipes as compared to regular public restroom toilet paper. And then I've also gone ahead and stocked up on her snack bag. So I filled this with some fruit snacks, granola bars. I have some applesauce pouches, and then this is gonna be designated just for the airplane. And then once we get to our resort, I'm gonna have groceries there for us during our time at Disney. So this is just for the plane, and then everything else for the rest of our week we'll get once we get there. Next is this little water art book. I just picked up a new one, ordered this off Amazon. So this is another really easy go-to mess-free travel activity. So I actually need to go ahead, I'll do that a little bit later, and do the little pen and fill it up with water as compared to just putting it in here like this. And then you're on the plane and you're like, oh wait, I never took this out of the packaging. I never filled this with water, and then you're kind of stuck. So I need to go ahead and do that before we leave. And then water wipes, always great for sticky fingers after any kind of snack. I just always keep water wipes with us no matter what. This last little pouch is where I keep any extra little activities. So right now I have some Frozen stickers that I found at the dollar store, and then I have this little coloring pack that I picked up at the dollar spot at Target. So it has more stickers, this little princess coloring book, and more crayons. I also have some little like trinkety things that I just go around the house and like collect random things to throw in here. My last little hack is glow stick bracelets. So these are from the dollar store as well, and I will hold off and whip these out once we get to Disney. So these are really fun during the fireworks shows, nighttime, just walking around the parks. These are pure entertainment, and it keeps your toddler from asking for the $30 little glow stick toy that they're selling at the parks. Just get some Dollar Tree glow sticks. And then a couple more things that I went and grabbed. I got some of these little mini figurines. So it comes in a set of like 8, I think 5 or 8 or something like that. I got these off Amazon and they're super cute. They're just wearing all little different outfits. So it's something that she can play with. And then this is another little dollar spot find at Target. She calls this Margaret, you guys, like so funny. I'm also gonna bring a little Pop-It. And then this is it. This is all you need. If you can pack one thing for your child, bring this. This LED tablet is incredible. So you color with the little pen, if you can kind of see it, and then you push the button and it erases. This is the thing that will entertain my toddler forever, for hours, the entire plane ride. She might just play with this. So this is an absolute must. And then of course my daughter's tablet and headphones are coming with us as well. The other thing I was thinking, the meal bag, I don't think needs to come with us in our backpack for the plane. Like we don't need easy access to this. So I think I might actually pack this in our carry-on suitcase. I'm gonna set this up here. And then my daughter's water bottle, which I can fill up once we get to the airport. I've moved into my daughter's bathroom and I'm gonna try and be a little more quiet because she's napping. You can probably hear her sound machine right now. Her bedroom shares a wall with this bathroom. So I'm gonna pack up her toiletries and kind of share how I pack that up and how I pack up her little hair products and bows and things like that. So let's get into that. This is my daughter's little toiletry bag and it's from Stony Clover. It's their travel pouch. So it's the cheapest pouch that you can get from Stony Clover. So if you want something from Stony Clover, the travel pouch is a great place to start. And I got her name in the patches and I just stuck the patches on and I haven't had any issues with them. I mean, especially on this plastic, the patches stay just fine. So the first thing I always keep in here is a little thermometer. Heaven forbid she comes down with some little something while we're there. So I will definitely be bringing that with us. And I'm gonna have some children's Tylenol in my little first aid kit. So that'll go in another little bag. The other things I put in here are her detangler spray. So this is the brand that we use and love. It's the Raw Sugar Detangler Leave-In Conditioner. And I just got this little travel size bottle and I poured some into this. That way it's carry-on approved. So this will stay at home. This is just way easier to travel with. And she only needs the tiniest amount. So that's why I don't even fill it up halfway. So that's coming. And then this is just a little travel size bottle of water. So in order to do her hair in the mornings, I just spray down her hair with water. I'm actually gonna go ahead and empty that out and I can refill that when we get there. So this is just gonna be empty, but I'll put water in this when we get to Disney. And then I have this little travel baby shampoo. It's almost gone, but even if we run out while we're there, I'm thinking I'll just toss this once we're done and I can just use the Disney H2O products. Those work just fine, but I'm gonna use the rest of this up as compared to going and getting a second full bottle of it. I'm just gonna use up what we already have and then switch over to the Disney H2O products. And then I also have her toothpaste. Actually, this is 5 ounces. Okay, I might rethink this. I might try to find a travel size children's toothpaste. So that's another thing on my to-do list now. Her toothbrush. Then I'll just throw in her toothpaste in here when we're done. And then moving on to her little hair bow, hair supply pouch. This is the mini pouch from Stony Clover. And this patch I actually glued on. So to save the extra cost of having it sewn on, I just glued it and it is like, it's on there. Like maybe I could peel it up, but it would like seriously damage some things if I tried to peel this up. So glue definitely does the trick. What I'm gonna do, so this is her little hair basket that I use here at home. So I'm just gonna throw some of these little hair elastics in the bottom of this. We always go pink or white or brown and maybe a blue bow for her Cinderella dress. I have a little clip-on flower. Okay, this little clip-on flower for her Moana dress. I found this on Amazon, so it's just like a little hair clip. Super cute with her little Moana dress. These are all her little hair bows. In here, her little flower, and then I put her little hairbrush, her comb, And that way I have everything I need for her hair supplies. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I am gonna move this plain empty bottle that I use for her hair, and I'm gonna put that in here. So that way everything hair related is in one pouch. So hair supplies, toiletries, I need to get a travel, children's toothpaste, and I think we're good to go. We've now moved into my bathroom downstairs, moving on to my toiletries, makeup products, and I wanted to show you my beloved travel toiletry case. So I've used this for a couple of years now and I love it. It's from Amazon. They have a bunch of different colors, but I love the size of it. It's not too small, not too big. Like, it's just the Goldilocks of toiletry bags. But it's very unassuming because it holds way more than what it appears to hold. So of course you have the little hook where you can hang this on the back of the doors, or a shower hook, or whatever in the bathroom, or you can hang it in the closet. But I love that you're not having to use up counter space in the bathroom, because that's always an issue, especially when you're traveling and staying with your family in a hotel room. The counter space can be really limited if there's not enough storage for everyone's items. And so to have one bag that's just out of the way, it's hung up, in another part of the bathroom, it just simplifies so much for our family. I love it even when I'm traveling with my toddler and I have all the space in the world. I love having the option of hanging this on a hook. So I just pulled this out of my little bathroom cabinet here where I keep it. I keep all of my travel toiletry products in here at all times. So when I get home from a trip, I just leave all this in here. That way, when it's time for the next trip and I'm packing for the next vacation, I have everything travel product related already in my toiletry bag, and I know exactly what I have, what I need more of, and so it's really nice. So I personally love going the reusable little travel bottles. That way I can see, okay, I just need to refill this and I'm not having to go out and purchase additional travel products. I'm just refilling this. So I have my travel shampoo, conditioner, and then body wash. I have a little travel lotion, travel face wash, moisturizer, and then moving down here, detangler leave-in conditioner spray, and same thing as what I do with my daughter's leave-in conditioner. I have my full-size bottle of it, and then I just pour it into this little travel size. That way I'm not traveling with a large leave-in conditioner bottle that, I barely use any product while I'm there. So this solves that, and it just really condenses what I'm packing and how much space I'm using up in my toiletry bag. So leave-in conditioner spray, I have a loofah. This is one travel product that I've actually had this for 3 or 4 years now, and I've only used half of this because a little goes a long way. It's the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum, and whenever I'm done straightening or curling my hair, I just get a little bit in the palm of my hand and I just run it through my hair. That way it makes the ends not look quite as dry or damaged. It just kind of brings some life back to my hair after I've styled it. I keep it specifically at the ends of my hair. I never bring it like up towards here because it can make your hair look kind of oily. But this is one that I will always travel with. The only other things I need to throw in here are toothbrush, toothpaste, some makeup removing wipes, and my hairbrush will go in the bag. I think that's it though. So I love this strategy of keeping everything that I need, travel product, toiletry related, already in here. And it's almost like the bag is packed for me and I just zip it up, throw a couple extra things in it, and I'm good to go for the next trip. And then when we come home and I unpack, all I have to do is just zip this right up and it's gonna be waiting for me for our next trip. Love this toiletry bag. So moving on to makeup. Oh, first, sunscreen, travel size sunscreen, that needs to go in my toiletry bag. This is my makeup bag. This is the small clear front pouch from Stony Clover. I really love the clear front side of this for makeup because I can see everything that's in here. It does get a little bit dirty. I probably need to wipe this out, but I'm not gonna go through everything that's in this bag, but let me show you a couple of my favorite products that I always bring with me to Disney. First is the Supergoop Glow Screen. It's SPF 40. It's just basically a tinted sunscreen. It just makes your skin look a little more fresh than just a normal sunscreen. It has very light coverage, if any coverage. But the one product I wanted to show in comparison to this, and this is new to me and I'm so excited to bring this, is the e.l.f. Sun Touchable Whoa Glow sunscreen. It's SPF 30, and honestly, these are exactly the same. I mean, even the packaging, come on. So I'm very excited about this one. This one's like $14 as compared to the full size of this is $40. Definitely go with the e.l.f. version. I will be wearing this on its own down to the pool. I'll wear this under foundation if I want a little more of a put together look, but this is one product I will always bring with me to Disney from now on. Next is my Tower 28 Sunny Days SPF tinted sunscreen. This is SPF 30. This has a little more coverage to it. I really like that. So if I want something a little bit more than the glow screen look, then I use this. And then I also wanted to share one of my favorite makeup brands, Merit, just sent over some more products, and I'm so excited to have a refill of this. This is their Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick. So basically, this can be used as a concealer or foundation. It's such an interesting texture in the best way. You can use it for anything. So I like how versatile this product is. So very excited about this one. And then they also sent over their bronzing stick. Oh, you guys, I'm really excited about this. So I love having products like these, especially at Disney, because I don't have to layer on a ton of powder and products that just don't work in the heat. So I love using cream-based products that just kind of melt into your skin rather than melt off of your skin. So this will be coming with me for sure. So thank you, Merit, for sending over a couple of those products. I'll have my affiliate link with them listed down below if you want to try out any of these. Ooh, and another one of my favorite products from Merit that I'm actually almost out of is their cheek color. So this is what I use for my blush every day. I love this. I will definitely be needing to repurchase that pretty soon. But those are the main products that I would recommend for Disney. Anything else, I just have, you know, regular mascara. I use the Ilia concealer, but very excited for my e.l.f. Whoa Glow sunscreen, and then my Merit products that I love so, so much. Okay, we are now 4 days away from our Disney trip. I got a couple of things in the mail from Amazon. The first item is another portable fan, and I have taken way too long to jump on this bandwagon of the misting fan. So it snaps right into place, and I need to charge it obviously, but it comes with like a little handle. It comes with, I don't think I'm actually gonna use this. So this is how you would fill up the actual water portion. It just has this little thing back here where you could just go to a water fountain and fill it up. And I guess they give you this little bottle to like make it easier. So I don't know, I might try it out and see if I can do it without the little bottle, because I don't want to have to keep up with this. I'm very excited about this. I've heard the mister on this just brings that like next level cooling effect when you're at Disney. So we have other portable fans, but I needed this one. I needed to try out the misting fan. So very excited about this. The other thing I got is for my toddler. This just looked very interesting to me. Each one has its own individual packaging. So let me undo this one. I undid two of them. These are so funny, but so cute. I saw them and I was like, I have to get these for my toddler. So they're these little like rubber, they look like little people, but they have magnets on them, and you can have the people like connect. And so you have like a bunch of different colors, and you can stack them, you can like put them in a line, you can build them on each other, and you can like hang them. I just thought this was so entertaining, and I haven't seen anyone share about this before. This just looked so funny and cute and interesting to me, and I think it'll be really, really fun for my toddler, especially on the airplane. So I'm gonna unpackage all of these and put these in our travel backpack for our carry-on. That way she has something new that she hasn't seen on the airplane. So I think this is really, really cute. It comes in a pack of, how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you get 10 of these little guys. So Really, really cute. I had to show these up close. You could see how adorable these are, and you can see how they connect, and you can kind of do anything with these. And my toddler's really into magnetiles, so I thought she would really, really love these. I want to say it was like 10 bucks. It's not expensive at all, but super cute. All right, now to start tackling all of this behind me. I want to start here because this is my helpful hack gadget pile of really helpful things to know for a Disney vacation. So the first thing, we talked about this earlier, is my daughter's meal bag. So this is not gonna go in our airplane carry-on backpack. I'm gonna put this in our carry-on suitcase. This is the cooler that we bring to the parks. What I love is that it has the buckle up here, so I don't need any additional clip to attach this to our stroller. And then I'm gonna go grab some little square freezer packs from our freezer downstairs to bring with us. That way I can pack my daughter's lunch in here, and we can keep a couple of bottles of water in here. That way I'm not having to refill water bottles at the water fountain. If you know Florida water, you know it is not the greatest. And then this is actually a changing mat from a diaper bag, but the reason I still bring this, even though my 3-year-old is potty trained, is it makes a really nice pad to sit down on the ground if we need a place to sit, or I need a place for my toddler to sit if we're waiting on a parade, if I need to keep her in a designated spot saying like, this is where you can sit down to eat your lunch. If the ground is wet and it just rained and I need somewhere dry to sit down at a table outside, or the seat is just hot, or whatever the case is. I mean, there are a dozen different things you could do with a little changing mat like this. And then I also found this in the dollar section at Target. I thought this would be really helpful for all the little, things we need to recharge throughout our time at our Disney resort. So I figured this would just be really helpful. That way I could have a designated spot to charge all of our items when we get to our resort, and that way everything isn't just scattered across the hotel room. This is my portable phone charger, but I love it because it also charges my camera, my daughter's tablet, and you don't need any additional cables. So it has every cable that you would need already built into it. Really, really nice. And then I'm also bringing a couple of these cooling towels. You just get them wet. They're not the most fashionable item, but they get the job done. It also came with these little bags. So I don't know if I'm gonna end up using these or if I'm gonna pack this, I'm not sure, but it is nice. I like the idea of having somewhere to put this when it's still wet. Maybe it hasn't dried yet, so maybe I might appreciate having a little bag to put this in, so it's not getting the rest of our stuff wet if I wanna put it in our backpack. So I don't know, those might be really nice to have. And then liquid IV. I'll actually pair these two together. This is the Goodies headache powder. These two together are gold. You are prone to headaches and you have a hard time staying hydrated, and it always gets to that headache point, which is awful. I mean, my headaches make me nauseous. I don't feel good. Like, I am out of commission if I have a headache. So pair these two together, it will knock out a headache in 15 minutes, no joke. So Goodies headache powder, liquid IV, pair it together. I use the lemon lime flavor, and then the Goodies powder is orange. So it kind of works. It's not the most incredible tasting drink, but if you want something that's really gonna get the job done, just go for it. And then I'm also bringing a reusable grocery bag. We are doing a split stay. So my plan is to be able to pack up all of our snacks and drinks to move over to our next resort. I'm gonna throw everything in this bag, and it'll make it so easy taking everything over to our next resort. And then I'm also bringing an umbrella. I have my rain jacket already packed on the other side. All of our different fan options. I know I just talked about the misting fan. We have this little mini fan. Honestly, this is more of a toy for my toddler. It's not the greatest fan, but it's fun to play with and it's really cute. It just barely blows hot air at you. But this is another great one. I can, hook this onto our stroller. I can actually hook it onto the handle and it can face me while I'm pushing the stroller. So lots of different fan options. Moving over to my outfits, I actually filmed an outfit video for this trip. So if you want to see all these outfits tried on, go check out that video. I'll have that one linked down below. But I always go with very mom-friendly, comfortable, easy outfits. I always do a fanny pack, and I might pack the ears. I'm not a huge ear person, so these might not get packed. I don't know. I might pack 1 or 2 pair, but it's fun to lay out outfits like this and just kind of see what I have and go day by day. So what I typically do is just kind of line up in order how I do the outfits. So I have 6 outfits, will be there 4 days, and I figured that would be plenty. Another important thing is I always pack pajama comfy clothes for back in the room. So sometimes I don't want to wear my athletic dress all day long during nap time. So I'll just change into shorts and a tank top, shorts and a t-shirt, and I feel a little more relaxed back in the room when we take a break, and then I can change back into our park clothes. And then I have my undergarments already packed up in a packing cube. I have my rain jacket, and let me show you how I'm packing up our swim stuff. Okay, I have my swimsuits. I do plan on spending a decent amount of time at the pool. So I'm bringing a couple of swimsuit options, cover up, a few different swimsuits for my daughter. I have to show this one. I actually got this a while back, and it finally fits my daughter, like barely, but it just doesn't fall down anymore. So it's a little baggy, but it's super cute. This little Aurora 2-piece swimsuit. This is from Only Little Once. They have the most adorable swimsuits as well as little princess dresses. I'll share her dresses here in just a minute, but bringing that swimsuit, her little cover up is underneath here as well. My plan is to use this large clear bag. This is from Amy's Small World. She has the cutest little Disney prints, and it comes in all different sizes. So I'll have her shop as well as my discount code linked down below. So I'm gonna use this large clear bag as our little swim bag. So I'm gonna put her swimsuit, a swim cover up, sunscreen, anything that we might need for our time at the pool. That way it makes even changing resorts really simple. So if we do pool time on our resort split stay transfer day, I can keep this little bag with us, and I have a designated spot for all of our swim stuff and sunscreen and shoes and all the things. And I can switch this out and put some dry clothes in here if I want to change my toddler in between, in the middle of the afternoon when we're switching rooms and doing pool time and all of that. These are my daughter's little princess dresses. So these are the ones from Only Little Once. So this is her Anna dress. It comes with this cute little cape. We have Moana and Cinderella. And then I'm also bringing extra outfits if we want to change out of the princess dresses. We usually start the day in the princess dresses and then move over to just regular little comfy outfits. So I have, some t-shirts, shorts, tank tops, and then I'm also bringing some nap clothes. So kind of like I was talking about how I bring comfy clothes for back in our room, I also bring clothes that are designated for nap time for my toddler, because she's not gonna wanna nap in her princess dress or denim shorts or, so I want her to have some clean, comfy clothes to be able to nap in back in the room. So I'm gonna bring those for her. And then I also have some PJs packed and ready to go, and then her pull-ups for bedtime. And then I also wanted to show I bring this little portable step stool. We'll see if I can get this to fit in my carry-on suitcase. I might be a little ambitious with wanting to bring this, but this is super helpful for my toddler when she is using the restroom in our hotel room, or just getting ready at night, or I'm needing to do her hair, she wants to wash her hands, whatever. It just kind of helps her feel a little more at home. So we'll see if I can squeeze that in. If you have enough room, it's really helpful to bring, but carry on, I don't know, we'll see. Another thing I wanted to share is what carry-on bags I use and how I make it work traveling solo with a toddler, and how I'm able to push a stroller in one hand and 2 carry-on bags in another hand, and then I have a backpack on as well. So here's what I do. I use a regular rolling carry-on suitcase. This one is from Target. I got it years ago, works great. And then I use my Stony Clover duffels. Let me back up a little bit. So what I do is I set the duffel on top of the suitcase, and how I'm able to secure it, because it doesn't have a sleeve on the back, so there's nothing to connect this to the bag, is I use this little contraption from Amazon, and it secures the bag to the suitcase. So let me show you. Normally the bag would be a little more full. I just put my backpack in here so that you could see what it looked like. This is not packed yet. Everything is empty. But I wanted you to see how this works. When this bag is even more full and I have it more packed, it'll feel even more secure than it is right now. So this thing is the real deal, and you can tighten it in the back too, so maybe your bag isn't quite as large as this duffel bag is. You can use this for anything. And then once I get on the plane and I need to take everything down and put it up in the little cabin area, I can do this one-handed, undo that, put this up in the overhead, and then I leave this on, and what I'll do is just kind of like drape it over, push this down, and then this thing is just on there. So that way when I pull my carry-on bag down from the overhead compartment, pop this back up, pull that over, and I'm ready to go. It literally takes me 5 seconds. I'm not even kidding. I know the idea of doing 2 carry-on bags, a toddler, a stroller, a backpack, like seems like a lot, but that's how I do it. We're now 3 days away. I'm back in the packing room. And what I'm doing now is making sure that all of our electronics are charged, specifically my portable phone charger, all of our portable fans, and my daughter's tablet. I have to go through and make sure that all of her shows and apps are up to date, because with the Amazon Kids Fire tablet, things expire after a certain amount of time. So I learned that the hard way on a past trip. When we first got the tablet, I had no idea that stuff would expire. We went onto that trip and I was like, where are all of our things that we've downloaded? And we didn't have access to Wi-Fi because we were on the airplane. And so we didn't have access to the tablet. So now I've learned, make sure that all of our games and shows are re-downloaded and up to date. But I want to show what I put on her tablet too, because that's one thing. When I first got the tablet, I was like, what do I put on this? You know, I knew our favorite Disney Plus shows, but when it came to books and games and apps, I had no idea what to even look for. So let me show you some of our favorites. This is our little charging corner right now. So I have all of our portable fans charging over there, as well as my daughter's tablet. And then I have this turned on to airplane mode. That way I can see exactly what we have downloaded. And I keep it pretty simple. Like, this is it. I don't download a ton because I find that it's a little overwhelming if I have too many options for her. So I'll just go through and share a few of my favorites. She loves Daniel Tiger, so I have a couple of different like audiobooks and different Daniel Tiger apps that she really loves. And then of course we have our favorite Disney Plus shows and movies downloaded, ready to go. And again, with that, I'll show you what we have downloaded here. I keep this very simple. I have Tangled, Frozen, Spidey, Moana, Little Mermaid, Encanto, Toy Story, Toy Story 4, and then the other Frozen. So, you know, a handful of options, but I don't download everything. I try to keep the options as simple as possible. And then I'll show you the other 2 apps that Ellie really loves. So this one is called Disney Buddies, and it comes in this alphabet version, and then there's another one that has a number version. It teaches them the letters, numbers, and then with each letter comes like a little activity that she can do. So she really likes this one. You can complete little activities, and it goes on to the next letter or number, or, you know, whatever it is. So she really loves this one. So each letter and number has a little different activity with different Disney characters. She also loves this Elmo potty app. You can help Elmo go potty. So super cute. Let's see if it'll even open it. These apps can sometimes take a minute. But another one of her favorites is this Disney coloring app. And it's basically just a coloring book, and you can pick out different characters and pages and do all kinds of fun things. So here's where you can pick out whatever coloring page you want, scroll through, and then she can color and change, you know, all the different things. So she really loves this one. So those are some of our favorite apps that Ellie really enjoys. Again, I keep it really simple. I don't download 100 books and a dozen different games. Like, I keep it so basic, but I hope this is helpful when you're trying to figure out what apps to use with your toddler. Disney Buddies, Potty Time with Elmo, Daniel Tiger. That's pretty much it. She loves the Caterpillar game and then this Finding Dory game. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. Now I want to show how I utilize packing cubes to organize everything. And I'll be honest, I have tried really cheap packing cubes from Target. I've tried really expensive packing cubes from Stony Clover. I've tried another brand from Amazon, and they all serve the same purpose and provide the same function. So don't feel like you need to go out and spend a ton of money on really nice, expensive packing cubes. They all do the same thing. And I really haven't noticed a big difference based on the brand or how much I spent on a packing cube. So there's my little packing cube disclaimer, but let's go ahead and jump into it and I'll show you how I kind of separate everything out. First, I'm gonna use my Stony Clover large pouch. I know I just talked about not spending a ton of money on packing cube items, but I really do love the large pouches. This is in a different category than packing cubes in my mind. This is like a travel pouch, and I really do love these. It's really, really good quality, and I mean, this is my most used Stony Clover item, but this is what I'm gonna use to put all of my ears and fanny packs in. So it's just a good way to organize all of those. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, I have 3 pairs of ears and 4 fanny packs in here, and I could honestly squeeze in probably one more item. I think I'm actually gonna leave these here. I don't think I'm gonna pack these just with the outfits I have planned. So that is this first large pouch. And then for packing cubes, here is my game plan. I know a lot of people will typically categorize like day 1, day 2, day 3 for their whole family and do one packing cube for the day. And that works great for a lot of people. For me personally, I like having all of my items in one packing cube and all of my daughter's items in another packing cube. So I do her princess dresses in one, all of her little shorts and t-shirts in one, and then pajamas and pull-ups and all of that in another. And then same thing for me, I do park outfits in one, and then pajamas, comfy clothes, travel day clothes in another packing cube. So that's what works great for me, because I do like to unpack our items in dresser drawers while we're at Disney or in the closet or whatever. And so I like having the organization piece where all of our things are separate. It works great for me. So if you are the person who likes to do day 1, day 2 for your whole family, and that way you have like, okay, here's, Magic Kingdom. This is everyone's outfit for my whole family for Magic Kingdom. But because we change a couple times a day, it just wouldn't be realistic for us to do that. So that's what works for us. And I'm gonna do all of my items into one, or probably 2 or 3 packing cubes. I'm gonna try to do 2. Since we are doing carry-on only, so we'll see. Okay, first, I had to show this skirt from Amazon. This is an athletic skirt. So you have the built-in shorts, little phone pocket, and I like that it's super flowy, so it's not a fitted athletic skirt, and I really appreciate this. And the band is really high-waisted and like holds you in. So I really love this, and it has a couple layers to it, so it adds like some extra little like spin and flare to it. So just had to throw that in there really quick. All of my park day clothes in one packing cube. Success. I don't even know if I need a full packing cube for this. This is just pajama comfy clothes. So I don't even really need, I guess I could use one of these small ones, but I wonder if I could squeeze it all in one. Okay, hang on. Okay, I did it. All of my clothes for 5 days is in this one packing cube. And this includes 2 extra changes of outfits, 3 sets of pajamas, and then 4 park day outfits and a travel outfit. So I am set, you guys. I'm really proud of this. Like, this is how we do carry-on, is I really condense what I pack and make it all fit in one packing cube. Let's keep going. Okay, I went back and forth, but I did Ellie's princess dresses in a small packing cube, and then I'm gonna use a medium-sized packing cube for the rest of her items. Oh, and I threw in an extra little dress, some bike shorts that she can wear underneath all of her dresses, and then lots of underwear, and oh, and this little terry cloth romper. That way we just have another like pool cover-up outfit option on our resort transfer day. Here is the rest of her park clothes, pajamas, travel day outfits, pull-ups, and then I'm gonna do our swim stuff in this little clear bag. And I'm not packing this outfit because this is gonna be her travel day outfit. Okay, swimsuits, 3 swimsuits for her, 3 swimsuits for me, 2 cover-ups, and my cover-up. So all of that is in our little swim bag, and then I'm gonna throw sunscreen in our toiletry bag. This is literally everything, and I have a carry-on suitcase and a duffel bag to fit all of this in. So this is all of our clothes. This is my curling wand. So this is what helps me keep a curl. I know I get a lot of questions like, how do you curl your hair in the Florida heat with so much humidity? It always looks the best first thing in the morning, I will say, but by the end of the night, you know, it's more of a beachy wave look than curls. But this is the curling wand that I've had for years. I love this. It holds a curl so well. It's the T3 styling wand, and you can take off the attachment, and it comes with different barrel sizes. So I really like that, but I find doing a tighter curl helps it stay a little bit better. So I will definitely be bringing this, but that is everything. I have my rain jacket. I have our stroller rain cover. That's gonna actually stay in the bottom of our stroller. And then my clothes, undergarments, Ellie's clothes, princess dresses, swim gear, accessories, and then all of our, you know, mealtime bag, different treats, toys. I'm feeling pretty good about this. This is pretty condensed for a 4-night, 5-day Disney vacation. But of course I still need to grab our portable fans. I need to grab my toiletry bag, my daughter's little toiletry pouch, and her hair bows are still in the bathroom. And then I need to grab our shoes. I typically keep it pretty simple with shoes. I'll bring my park day tennis shoes, a pair of flip-flops for down at the pool, and maybe one more backup pair of tennis shoes in case it rains and my shoes get wet. That way I have another option, a tennis shoe option to go to. And I have my laptop, and I think that's it. But all of that combined with what we have already packed in our backpack, a lot of our park day essentials are in there, toys, activities, my daughter's tablet, you know, all of that is packed in there, her water bottle. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Like, all of this, and we have a carry-on suitcase and a duffel bag, and then of course that backpack. I'm feeling good, and I think we're gonna have just enough space. I mean, for a 4-night, 5-day Disney trip, this is pretty good. I hope this was helpful seeing how I pack with a toddler, carry on only, and really condense things to keep it pretty minimal. I mean, I think it's pretty minimal and compact, which that's just my preferred way to travel, but I also don't feel like we are skimping out on anything. I know that we have everything we need. I feel very prepared for our 4 nights at Disney. My #1 tip, if you are an overpacker and you want to go the compact carry-on route, but it kind of freaks you out, is to leave the just in case items at home. Most likely you won't need them, and even if you do, even if there is something you forget, you're just an Uber ride away from the Walgreens down the road, or you can always do an Amazon Prime order to your Disney resort. So that's my #1 tip, is leave the just in case items at home. You probably won't need them, and really try to think through practically, what am I gonna use realistically at Disney World? I really hope this was helpful, and it's definitely possible to do carry-on only, traveling solo as a mom with a toddler. I mean, it works great for us. So again, I hope this was helpful, but thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow along with our trip. Those vlogs are gonna be coming very soon, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.